Hi, my name is Nuala and I want to talk to you today just a little bit about words. Immediately the song Words Don't Come Easy to me, the lyrics of that song are coming into my head. Words sometimes don't come easy to us at a conscious level, but words are constantly going on in our brain, in our mind, in our memory bank all the time. And most of the time it's subconscious. And that's where the difficulty can be, because those subconscious words are tuning your energy to their vibration. You see, Eastern medicine has this way of looking at energy, and basically they say, and have said for years, and we're coming to it slowly but surely on the science side of Western medicine, but we've known it for a long time. Your words literally set your energy in motion. And every word has loads of syllables in it. And every single one of those sounds in a word, like as a primary school teacher, you teach the children k, at, cat. And there's 3 sounds there, 3 vibrations. And each of those vibrations then put together creates a greater vibration. So every word can have a different meaning for every person, depending on the experiences you've had to date, and most of them in your childhood. No 2 people quite often will see the same word, the same phrase, the same verse or line of a song in the same way. It really depends on their experience. So when I offer words, sometimes during soul time, I'll offer the angels and the healing angels of the energy field and a word from the basket of the blessings of the angels. And today, the angel that I picked, I know it's reversed for you in the camera, is Angel Sarah. And she blesses you with ease. Ease. What does ease mean for you? I know for me, it means lack of stress. It means no pressure. It means just everything flowing with ease. It's like a river, a stream, just going with ease. Nobody has to force the water in any direction. The energy is just flowing. That's what ease would be for me. And depending on the words that are going on in our heads at any time, that will decide the ease that we have, whether it's dis-ease or ease and flow. And dis-ease and blocked energy causes disease and illness in our physical body, in our mind. That's a fact. And flow doesn't. Flow helps bring balance. You see, balance isn't something that's static and still. If you were to stand on a spot, any place, and try and find balance, if you even did it right now, if you were to just slide from side to side, just slowly, side to side, and find a little bit of balance, you just get balance. If you were to stay in that exact position for any length of time, and there I go already, I've started to move forward, you move again, because balance is not static. Balance is ever flowing. Balance is ever flowing. And so to be in balance, you need to be constantly flowing. And for those of us who find it difficult to accept change or to go with the flow, depending on our past experiences, we can either be at ease or dis-ease. And I know that tapping definitely helps me to have a lot more ease in my energy flow. Definitely does. Every day. Because stress comes at us every day. And so we need to be at ease every day. And tapping does that. Now, some days it's deeper stuff, like a word can trigger, as I said already, can trigger a stress response in one person and can bring a beautiful memory to another, depending on the previous experience that has been had and where that word has got associated with that energy. Like if it's a positive energy, then it's a positive experience. So when I put up the word ease, some of you could be going, oh God, not again. And others can be going, oh, I can just feel the flow of that. And some days it can be totally different. It can be one or the other or both and. Just like Irish weather, you can get all seasons in one day. Well, just the same in our energy, depending on what a word triggers within you and what resonance it taps into within you and what it sort of attaches onto or what attracts to it is what your outcome will be. And believe it or not, one word can trigger a stress response. One word. And one word can trigger a healing response. One word. I find that when I tap, or I'm continually engaging in balancing exercises like walking and rebounding and drinking water and focusing all the time as much as I can on positive things and gratitude and blessing and seeing the blessings and the gratitude in my life, then I'm more at ease. I'm more in the flow, and there's less chance of me triggering off those stress responses and those automatic negative subconscious thoughts. We have these things in our brain called neural pathways, and there's a lot of new science around these, neuroscience it's called. And basically what it's saying is that our brain is plastic, or it's got this plasticity, and so it can change. And where previously it was thought that cells couldn't regenerate in our brain, now they believe they can. And that's just down to more and more new machines that can help them figure things out. But it's also down to things like somebody having brain damage from a car accident and actually recovering, or having a major stroke and recovering. And so it's about the brain being regenerated and reprogrammed. And that's what we can do with neural pathways, by the words we think. So on any given day, you can literally, through tapping, I'm going to come back on the tapping, take a word that has a negative trigger and retune that neural pathway with that old neural pathway that has a major trigger into a stress response. You can retune that and refocus that neural pathway to a positive word. Keep the strong pathway and just change the focus of it into a positive word and a positive outcome, a positive energy within you. And you have it, for example. That's what tapping can do. That's what I use tapping to do with clients. And I use a new form of tapping. Well, it's new compared to the EFT way of tapping. It's about now over 3 years. And it's very effective and works very well with clients. And whatever form of tapping you use, or whoever you decide to go and work with on tapping, and I suggest you do, if you are somebody who is constantly triggering stress thoughts, always getting irritated, finding that there are certain things trigger you off into certain responses, then go work on that. Go get some help. Why not now? Why wait? Why keep yourself in a triggered negative system when you can retune it to a positive system? And just recycle. Basically, that's what you're doing. You're going to recycle those strong negative neural pathways. You're going to recycle them for positive ones. And when I say strong negative neural pathways, it's the thoughts like, I'm not good enough, I don't matter, I don't believe in myself, I actually second guess myself all the time, why me, I have to do this, I have to do that. Those sort of scripts that you've learnt from hearing them from other people, and also then from being told them long enough yourself, and then you believe them, they become automatic subconscious thought patterns. Nobody has to do anything. That's your choice. You choose. And when you do something from a place of choice and choosing, you're in control and you're empowered. When you do something from a place of I have to, and it's other people are in control of your life, well, then you're disempowered. And a lot of those thoughts are not your thoughts. They're thoughts you picked up from listening to other people when you were very small, actually, believe it or not, and from watching other people, and from being left maybe alone at earlier years, or experiencing major trauma as a child, not even just a child, as an adult or teenager as well. And listen to me again when I say, you can retune those neural pathways, you can refocus that energy, you can change the script, you can flip the script. You can flip the script, which will change your whole energy. Remember, the word sets your energy in motion, and then your body, your blood follows the energy. So it's like meridians come close to the words, and it's the words that set everything in vibration. Your decision to eat or not eat sugar is based on your thoughts. Your decision to exercise or not exercise, or to over-exercise or under-exercise, or whatever it is, it's based on subconscious thoughts and stress responses triggering all the time. And it all comes down to words. And tapping changed my life. I was triggering that stress response all the time. I was in that anxiety state all the time. I was having non-trigger panic attacks all the time. And nobody could figure out what was going on. I was triggering a stress response subconsciously all the time. And it was energy therapies like tapping, it was mainly tapping, that actually turned my life around. I had the good diet. I was eating the best of nutrition. Like, it was there. I was drinking the water. I was trying to get to sleep on time. Just wasn't sleeping. I was going to bed. I was resting. I was exercising. I was doing all of those things. But I was also triggering a stress response subconsciously, automatically, all the time. And when I figured that out and started to retune that using tapping, then I start to get the benefit of the nutrition that I'm eating. Then I start to be relaxed more. Now, I do get stressed from time to time. We're all human. But I know that I surf the waves of that stress so much easier when I tap and drink water and eat healthily. And it all comes down to words. Because it's the thoughts that I'm thinking, and that sets the emotions in flow. And if it's negative or positive, or it's a craving or whatever, to meet the emotional need that's unmet, because that's the trigger, then that's what will happen. But you can retune that. You can take that strong neural pathway and you can recycle the thought, flip the script, and off you go. Yep, absolutely. I'm going to go now. I've been saying this for a while. And so I want you to be conscious of what words you think. What words trigger off responses in you? You know, if you find yourself reacting negatively to somebody or something somebody has said, somebody asked the question, immediately sets you off, or they don't like me. Nope, nothing to do with it. They've just asked a question. But that question has triggered off whatever is in that question, whatever word is in that question that set a trigger off in you, has triggered off into these negative neural pathways. And we just need to be aware of that and then flip it. If you suffer from anxiety, there's a recorded program up on my website now that you can avail of and use. It's a 6-week program, and you can take it at your own pace and have email access to me at the same time. You can go for one-to-one sessions if you feel there's an issue, a specific issue you need to deal with. Food cravings course up there too. There's also 5 wellness habits, basic habits, but again, it's the neural pathways that are preventing you from keeping these habits as good, strong habits, essential habits like water drinking, eating properly, exercising. And if you use tapping, you know, while also reframing your mind or rethinking these habits, then you can actually change the scripts and make them strong habits. That's up there too. Or, as I said, one-to-one, my book. There's currently 20% off everything on my website right now. Everything. So maybe go grab yourself a bargain, or tell your friends about it and let them grab a bargain too. More importantly, your words. What are they? And remember, for every, hour that you are consciously thinking, so for all the waking time when you think you're consciously thinking about things and you're aware, there's 95% more subconscious stuff going on. Iceberg under the water. And they're the words that we need to get a handle on. But they were all once conscious thoughts. So by thinking new conscious thoughts and tapping them in, what I've said already, we're going to retune those strong neural pathways and make new thoughts strong thoughts. And tapping seems to be the thing that does it with ease. Get in the flow, get into ease, get de-stressed, get tapping, get surfing the wave of stress, get living your best life now. All started with words and ease. Have a brilliant day. Please like and share this video, and have a happy Thursday.